Hey guys, Kenny with UglyTent. I've got a new trauma kit to show you. Now this is made locally, put together locally, by a friend of mine who is a former combat engineer trained as a medic and a paramedic now and an instructor. And he has seen the worst of the worst. You know, he's seen a lot of things that most of us will never see and hopefully never have to see. I mean, it's some of the stories he can tell from combat to civilian world of treating patients and treating people. He's seen some pretty rough stuff. So the brand he's building is Summit Rescue Training. So he's put together some awesome trauma kits. This one is the bigger one, the more extensive one, and this is the smaller one, this is the mini. So I highly recommend getting a trauma kit if you don't have one. I've been looking at trauma kits over the last few years, and if you're concealed carrying, you should also have a trauma kit. If you have a family, you should have a trauma kit. If you're a hunter, you should have a trauma kit. There are so many reasons why you should have a trauma kit with you for your family, for yourself, for self-rescue. I mean, it's just, the more I dive into this, the more I understand and appreciate the need for it. So this is the one that I carry, that I keep in my vehicle. So it goes to work with me, it's at home with me, wherever my vehicle's at, this thing's at. And I'll show you real quick. This is just a Rothco medical pouch. I'm out of these, but I'm gonna order more. You'll find these on the website. So inside you'll see all the contents. Now this is a very minimalistic style kit, but it covers so many things. And Lee could do a better job of explaining this to you, but I'm gonna give it my best, okay? So this is the bigger kit. This is called the Adventure Kit. This is the one that's $80. Now it's just the contents are $80, not the contents with the pouch. The pouch is sold separately. But you got your gloves, you got an emergency blanket for keeping your patient warm. You've got a really nice tourniquet. It's not a cheap one. You know, this is I think the cat tourniquets right now are sold out, so he's moved on to a different style tourniquet. However, yeah, see, that's a cat. The new ones, yeah, it's a SOF, soft tourniquet. You can see it in there. They're still approved. They're still super tough. These aren't the cheap ones you get on Amazon that the windlass, can't think of what it's called. The windlass brakes, you know, this is the good stuff. These are the ones you want. So it comes with a good tourniquet, comes with shears, and the Adventure Kit comes with the SAM splint. So it's got a SAM splint in there. There are so many ways to use just that part of the kit. But let me show you more, because this is the part I get excited about. It comes with an Elias bandage. And if you're not familiar with an Elias bandage, OLAES, Elias bandage, I'm going to introduce you to it. Also, it has, now this is the Adventure Kit again, this has duct tape and has a CPR mask. Okay, so all that fits inside of this kit. Now let me break down the Elias bandage here. I've got one I've already opened. Now the Adventure Kit comes with the big one, and then the small one, the mini, comes with it too. See, there's the Elias bandage and the mini. So the mini comes with the Elias bandage, gloves, tourniquet, and I think that might be it. But let's dig into this Elias bandage, because with that and the tourniquet, like in the mini, so with the Elias bandage and the tourniquet, you've got a very, very nice and comprehensive trauma kit. So when you open the Elias bandage, you'll see that it is rolled up for you, and it's got points along the way that has Velcro, has the loop part of the Velcro, so that when you say you're doing this one-handed or doing it by yourself, self-rescuing, that the gauze doesn't fall on the ground and get dirty. So it only unravels to the next point where it's sewn in. That's absolutely brilliant. And the other things, it's got a little bar here with a cup in it. And what that is for is to create pressure. So this little cup here will create pressure on the wound, direct pressure. And inside here, obviously you got your gauze. So then you wrap this around and you can apply more direct pressure with that. So people in the medical field that aren't familiar with the Elias bandage, they're looking at this little cup and they're saying, wait a minute, and that can be used for other things. So it's not just designed for direct pressure, but it's also an eye cup. If you need to secure the bandage around your head to keep your eye from moving or to cover your eye, pretty smart. If you look inside, you'll see here's the gauze, right? And it comes out. Now you can take this out. It's Velcroed on purpose that you can take this gauze out and pack a wound. You know, you can physically stick it down inside a wound and pack a wound. You've got all that gauze to work with. Or if you just need a small piece. Along with the gauze, you will find a piece of plastic in there. And what is that plastic for? Whatever you want to use it for. But it's actually a good way to make a chest seal. And among other things. You know, think of the things that you can use the plastic for. So I'm going to stick that back in here, in this little pouch, and stuff the gauze back in there. And when I get everything back together, just fold it back over, tuck it in, and we're good to go. We're back around. There's your Velcro. So how awesome is that? You know, I'm not an EMT or a paramedic, and I'm sure I didn't do this justice. There's probably so many more uses for this Elias bandage. And if you can think of one, leave it in the comments below. But as you can see, it's such a good piece of kit. So I wish I'd known about this a long time ago, because I definitely would have been carrying it. And this does not leave me. This Elias bandage in my kit stays with me at all times. Goes in the woods with me, goes in my car, goes in the job. This thing is, it could be a lifesaver, for real. So again, we'll go over the adventure kit. It has all the ingredients for trauma success. Is $80, is on the website, and it fits really nicely in this Rothko or VanQuest pouch. You know, you can put everything inside here. The Mini, which is the smaller kit with the Elias bandage, the tourniquet, gloves, it goes inside a Hidden Woodsman pouch, really nice and neat. You know, once you take everything out, it'll fit inside there. And I've still got some of these left on the website. Hey guys, thanks for joining me on another video about trauma kits. Appreciate your attention and your patience, but this is something I'm very passionate about, and I really push this, not the product itself, but just the idea. However, this is such a good product, but I wanted to push this to everyone and say, hey, look, this could save your life, could save someone else's life, your kids, loved one, whatever. Please have a trauma kit on board on all your adventures or everyday life. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.